Good morning, everyone. Welcome, Digital Pathology Trailblazers. We are starting on point. I already see people joining. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Say hi. I am saying hi from Poland again. It's 12 p.m., 6 a.m. EST, but I'm lucky because I'm in Poland and I don't have to wake up so early. So, of course, big shout out to everyone who has to wake up at 6 a.m. or earlier or late in the night. So let me know where you are tuning in from. And while I wait for those people who maybe need 1 or 2 minutes to join, I will give you a few updates. Also, microphone working, audio, visual, everything okay, right? Let me know in the comments. I realized I can see all the comments, but you can only see my responses on Facebook, YouTube, and I think StreamYard if you're directly through the StreamYard link, but not on LinkedIn. So on LinkedIn, you will not see my responses. Like, for example, at the beginning, I always give a comment and welcome and say hi. You will not see it on LinkedIn. So if you are on LinkedIn, and welcome, Devika, then just comment and I'll show you on the screen. And Devika, let me know where you're tuning in from. So here, the updates. As you can see by the background, you're probably already used to my Polish background at my cousin's office. And it's kind of a special place, not only because it's my cousin's office, but my cousin is a forester, and my dad used to be a forester, like my whole family. And my dad used to have an office like this. So yeah, it's special. We're still in Poland. And I didn't post a podcast from last week's live stream. Shame on me. I apologize sincerely because I don't know. I think I was supposed to look up some stuff that I didn't note on my PDF, like explanation of some abbreviations, and I was supposed to put it in the podcast. And life came in between, reality came in between, and I didn't post it as audio. So it's only available as video on platforms, right? On YouTube is the easiest to get to. And Devika is joining from India. Welcome. And she's working at the biotech and interested in the digital pathology space. Welcome, welcome. So great to have you here. So, and I see likes on Facebook. I love it. Give me some likes if you're already, I already see several of you. Give me some likes or some other reactions so that we can show it to more people. Okay, so no podcast last week, unfortunately. Sorry for that. But today I'm going to sit here after the live stream till the podcast is out. So everybody who's more the listening person than visual, they will have availability of the podcast. And there was such a nice thing that happened on LinkedIn. The NHS, National Histotechnology Society, they shared the post about the live stream. I was touched. Like, that was so nice. Yeah, let me know where you're tuning in from. Say hi and let me know in the comments. But the NHS shared our live stream, our DigiPath Digest. And do you know it's already the 9th? And we said that when I do 10 of them, I'm going to buy myself a better tablet. So here's one tablet that I'm having. And then there's another tablet that I'm having. And of course, I have the computer and camera and even a phone. Anyway, but this... so after the 10th, well, the 10th is still going to be here in Poland, and I think the 11th is going to be in the US. So around that time, I'm going to be starting to look for a new tablet. And so NHS, thank you so much for sharing this post. And whenever you see it and you're planning to join, feel free to share. That takes us to more people, and that's the point, right? September is going to be here soon. And in September, I'm going to Park City to the Digital Diagnostic Summit. You might have seen posts on LinkedIn that I'm going to be chairing a session. And I had a live stream with Bianca Collins, the organizer. And I asked her, hey, like, why did you even invite me? And she's like, well, you're a digital pathology influencer. I want to have the digital pathology influencer chair a session. And I thought that was so nice. So that's going to be happening. And we were talking about the YouTube course. YouTube course is it's coming along. So I mentioned to you that I need to make a curriculum out of the YouTube videos. Let me know if you hear me well. I think my microphone is working. I think everything is working, but just let me know in the comments. Anyway, so the YouTube course, right? And I thought it's going to be like a kind of a mini course, but then I looked, we have like 370 videos and counting, and there is like a full curriculum to be made out of this. So I already have the outline, and what I'm going to do is for the first 100 people, so if you want to be one of those first 100 people who get this course for free, I'm going to have it for free, because I would love you, and I'm going to ask you for something in exchange. It's going to be a testimonial. If you guys can give me a testimonial for this upcoming course, then for the first 100 people, it's going to be for free. So leave me a comment, YouTube course, and then me or my team are going to get back to you saying that, my microphone is going to die. That is not good. How can we mitigate this? Maybe, sorry guys. I don't know. I think I have an additional cable that may be charging the microphone. Let's try it. Unexpected problem. Sorry for that. Live streaming is like that. Okay, here's the cable. And don't worry, that's the last update. And then we're going to be jumping into the papers. I hope it's not gonna, oh no, it's disconnected. Not great, guys. YouTube, okay, I have people wanting YouTube course, and you might, oh my goodness, guys. Now I disconnected my microphone. Okay, we can do it, I'm gonna find something else. Can you still hear me? Let me check my settings, microphone, audio. Is it working still? Sorry for this hiccup. YouTube course. And we have people from Wrocław again. Okay, I assume you're hearing me. My microphone is saying that you guys are hearing me. The audio is still good. Thank you so much. Loud and clear. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, James. Okay, yeah, crisis saved. Okay, so YouTube course, let me know. YouTube course for free for the first 100 people. Why am I giving it for free? Because I want your feedback. If you love it, then of course I would love to hear it. If you don't like it, then also give me feedback, because then I'm going to improve it. So this is going to be for free for the first 100 people. Then it's going to be for $97. I want it to be just one-time fee, $97, and it's going to be updated every year. So what happens with this space? I took a couple of courses, right? And then the moment you take this course, there are new developments, and the stuff that you learned in the course, I mean, it's good to know, but then it's obsolete. So I'm going to be updating this every year. So everybody who buys it or gets it, those people who get it for free will keep it for free forever, even the updates. And then there's going to be a special deal that I thought of. People who join live stream live or watch the recordings will be able to get the special discount code. So you guys who are here are already eligible. Well, I don't have the code yet because the course is not made, but there's going to be a special incentive for those who join live to get it for less money when it's out, and when the 100 free ones are already given away. So that's it. And of course, if you're a Digital Pathology Club member, then you will have it. You'll have everything. Digital Pathology Club members, which is a membership that is $97 a month, is gets all the courses, and it's going to be revealed in September. We're going to start having sessions about like live sessions, Q&A sessions, and there's also another thing, and that's the end of the announcements, guys. Commercials are over in a second. Then there's going to be another thing, probably starting end of September, either once a month or twice a month. I'm going to be meeting with the digital pathology vendors and digital pathology businesses. Those who are my sponsors are going to be already digital pathology place sponsors, are going to be like invited by default, but that's going to be open to regardless whether you are a sponsor in a place to become a sponsor or not. It's going to be a session for the vendors to leverage what's happening in social media in this digital pathology space so that they can get in front of more people. And sometimes they're going to be guests, sometimes I'm going to be analyzing the performance of stuff that I'm doing. And that's it for the commercials. Thank you so much for staying here through the commercials, and let's do the papers, because that is the point of DigiPath Digest. And I don't know, nobody's saying where they're tuning in from. No, other than Wrocław. Joanna is from Wrocław. Fantastic. Okay, and now. Okay, my friends, we are starting with paper number 1, a novel model for predicting post-operative liver metastasis in R0 resected pancreatic neuroendocrine tumors, integrating computational pathology and deep learning radiomics. We have a lot of integrating pathology and radiomics, but I want to point out something super important here. When you see this circle here, or like here, I created this color because it's kind of H&E color. So I decided I need to highlight my stuff with H&E because I'm a pathologist. Okay. Oh, we have Columbus, Ohio. Welcome, Kimmy. Fantastic. Okay. So what happened here? This is a group. This is Journal of Translation. Sorry, my H&E color didn't work. Journal of Translational Medicine group from China, Shanghai. And who do we have? Like, we have pathology, oncology, we have diagnostic and interventional radiology, and like neuroendocrine tumors, like a lot of groups together talking about this particular thing that they did. So let's start. What is R0? R0 is when you resect a tumor and the margins are clean. So there's no tumor cells at the edge of the resection when you take the tumor out. But there is also still, there is an option or like a risk, or it happens, post-operative liver metastasis. And this significantly impacts the prognosis of pancreatic neuroendocrine tumors, PanNETs, even after R0 resection, right? So what do we do here? We combine computational pathology and deep learning radiomics, and then to enhance the detection of post-operative liver metastasis, liver of this pancreatic tumor, right? So we're talking about different organ metastasis. And what happened here? They used clinical data, pathology slides, radiomics images from 163 patients. And they had the R0 resection. And digital image analysis and deep learning identified liver metastasis-related feature in Ki-67 stained whole slide images, and then enhanced CT scans to create a nomogram. And I'm like, what is a nomogram? Guys, maybe you know. I didn't know, so I checked it for you. So, and I did a better job in making notes. So nomogram is a mathematical device or model that shows relationships between things. That's a pretty high-level explanation, but basically nomogram is like not a sophisticated model, but like a bunch of numbers like that indicate risk or relationship between things, right? So like age, maybe smoking status, or like points, data points, and then you like connect them together, and by connecting them, you know, okay, something is there is a relationship between something and something else. So here there was a multivariate logistic regression identified, and what was regression? This regression identified nerve infiltration as an independent risk factor for liver metastasis. And then they calculated a pathomics score. This word pathomics is coming up more and more often, where you basically combine pathology images with other stuff like radiology and proteins and like some genomics, something that ends with omics. But basically, pathology is part of it. So histopathology images are part of it. And we then do pathomics, and then they invented this pathomics score, which was based on a hotspot and the heterogeneous distribution of Ki-67 staining. And this showed improved predictive accuracy for liver metastasis. So the deep learning radiomics score, so here we had the pathomics score, and here we have DLR, deep learning radiomics score, and it achieved AUC of 0.875. And then the integrated nomogram, which we talked about, that combined, so here are the data that this nomogram combined, the clinical, pathological, and imaging features. And this demonstrated an outstanding performance with AUC of 0.985, like super great, almost one. In the training cohort, let's be clear, training, but 0.961 in validation. So great. And the conclusion of this is, so basically like a bunch of data modalities, and I get those questions, and I was like even 2 months ago, I was not really sure like how to answer what is being done. But since we started the DigiPath Digest, I'm more on top of stuff, which was the point of DigiPath Digest, right? So the conclusion. The conclusion is a new predictive model that integrates computational pathologic scores and deep learning radiomics can better predict postoperative liver metastasis in PanNET patients, and it will aid clinicians in developing personalized treatments. So a lot of data is better than less data. Okay. Our second paper is, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Even if the ones that I can address immediately and they're quick to answer, I answer immediately. The ones that will require like some digging up, or later answer, or more thorough answer that I will not fit into this live stream, I'm gonna answer in the comments wherever you are. I know that most of you are on LinkedIn, but I know people join on YouTube and some on Facebook and other platforms. We are on Instagram. We're not on TikTok. I unfortunately abandoned TikTok for Poland because of the first debacle where like I was getting kicked out of my live stream. So paper number 2, validation of AI-based solution for breast cancer risk stratification using routine digital histopathology images. So like normal H&E. And the paper, the journal, Breast Cancer Research. The group is from Sweden. It's Abhinav Sharma et al. Karolinska Institutet, Stockholm, Sweden. And I like this one because you know that I like when commercial solutions are evaluated in scientific literature. So this was actually a commercial solution, a commercial test called StratiPath Breast. This is a CE-IVD, so in vitro diagnostic, approved or cleared or allowed to use in Europe. And this StratiPath is a company, and they have this test, right? This is an AI-based solution for prognostic risk stratification of breast cancer patients, and they stratified them into high and low risk groups, and they just use H&E stained histopathology images. And in this validation study, so basically a group, Karolinska group, took it and made a validation study to check the prognostic performance of StratiPath Breast into independent breast cancer cohorts, which is fantastic that they did it and published it, because I don't know, I think we need more of that, because then you can refer to this literature and check, okay, is this up to my standards? Is this up to my regulators? Like, can I have trust in this solution? So what happened? The methods, the retrospective multi-site validation study included 2,719 patients. That's a lot of patients with primary breast cancer from 2 Swedish hospitals. And then the StratiPath breast tool was applied to stratified patients based on digitized whole slide images from those surgically resected tumors. And then the prognostic performance was evaluating using time to event analysis by multi-variable Cox proportional hazard. So time to event was, do I have it like spelled out? No, but time to event was like, okay, what is the risk of something happening in a certain time? And their endpoint was progression-free survival. And the results were that the ER positive and HER2 negative patient subgroup, the hazard ratio associated with progression-free survival between the low and high risk group was 2.76. So the high risk was 2.76 times higher risk than the low risk group of something happening to them. Like, well, what the something is that there was no progression-free survival for a certain time, right? So that they had progression, and they had the different subgroup as well. There is ER plus HER2 minus Nottingham histological grade subgroup. Here in this subgroup, the hazard ratio was 2.2 low versus high. I know I had a note for this, but that's okay. It's fine. So the results indicate an independent prognostic value of the StratiPath breast solution among all breast cancer patients. And this is it also shows improved risk stratification of intermediate risk ER plus HER2 minus breast cancer, and this provides information relevant for 1, treatment decisions, then 2, treatment decision of adjuvant chemotherapy, and has the potential to reduce both under and over treatment, which we all know that chemotherapy is not a benign treatment. And if you know anybody who went through it, or if you went through it, it's terrible. Anyway, so I think it's valuable, super valuable to reduce under and over treatment. And then image-based stratification provides an added benefit of short lead times and substantially lower cost compared to molecular diagnostics. Okay, so here is my star or caveat. Like, is this, I mean, it's the CE-IVD, so maybe that is all okay in Europe, but basically this trend of, okay, you have some stratification tool or some like image-based tool. I don't think, at least in the US, any of them can replace a molecular test. What I have seen so far in the literature is, okay, you have like a this image-based prediction or image-based suspicion of something, for example, a mutation or whatever, and then you have to confirm, and the confirmation can be faster because you already have narrowed down the stuff that you need to confirm. So, but here they say, provides added benefit of short lead times and substantially lower cost compared to molecular diagnostics, and therefore has the potential to reach broader patient groups. And here, we would need to go to the full paper, but the question is, okay, like how many of, my space, my stuff got disconnected. My papers got disconnected. That's okay, guys. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. Why is everything failing me today on my tech? You know what happened before, like 15 minutes before the live stream? The electricity went out, and then I was reconnecting for like 5 minutes to the internet. And hello, Sharmila, great to have you. Okay, guys, we're trying to reconnect with my tablet so I can draw on my. I probably can't, so we're gonna do it technically. We can still do it. We can still do it. How do I do it, guys? We're gonna start again. I'm just gonna do it straight from the computer, and I probably will not be able to draw on it. See, that is a sign that I need a new tablet. Why did it fail me today? Okay, we're sharing again. Give me 1 second, and in the meantime, let me know where you're tuning in from. I only have India, Wrocław. I know some people are from the US, but where from? Which place in the US? Share screen. Okay. Now you will need to tell me if you see this screen. Okay, I see myself on the screen. You should be able to see the screen. I don't have the screen, so that's okay. We'll do it. We'll do it. We can do it. Let's do paper number 3. And can I draw? I'll figure something out. You see my mouse, right? Let me see if I see my mouse. Yeah, I see my mouse. I'm going to be showing with the mouse. We can do it. We are digital pathology trailblazers. By the way, I have a digital pathology trailblazer manifesto that I'm going to read after we go through the papers. Oh, and hello from Peru. Fantastic. Sabino, great to have you here. So I'm gonna read this manifesto for you. And for now, I'm gonna find the papers. Okay, we are here. And paper number 3 is potential roles for artificial intelligence in clinical microbiology. So I know that last week people were happy that it's not all tumors, it's not all oncology. So here we have microbiology. This is from Mayo Clinic, Arizona, Erin Graff et al. Also Columbus, Ohio, and South Florida, Morsani College of Medicine in Tampa. And we are in American Journal of Clinical Pathology. And this is a review, and the review search was conducted on PubMed using key terms, clinical microbiology and AI, and they checked what has been done in the literature. By the way, if you want PubMed alerts for whatever topic, including digital pathology and AI, there is a video on YouTube. You can go and find how to set it up. And so the results that numerous studies highlight potential labor as well as diagnostic accuracy benefits to the implementation of AI for slide-based and macroscopic digital image analysis. So slide-based, which is going to be the smears and like staining, bacterial staining. So they also say these range from gram stains interpretation to categorization and quantification of culture growth. So I don't know if any of you ever had to count bacterial cultures, but you have this like round plate and there are dots where you like inoculated those bacteria. And then you like go and count. No, you have it's a plastic petri dish, and you like make a dot on the top of the dish, and underneath you have the colony. And like if you have a lot, it's a lot of like dots, and then you have a clicker in the other hand to like count them. I'm like, how about we just take a picture and count them with image analysis? Like this is so easy, it's just dots. So I'm very happy to learn that that's happening, because I did that, I don't know, some Vandy, hello. So I did that when I was doing my PhD, and but like, why do I need to do it to start studying for my PhD? So now people don't need to do it. There are image analysis solutions for that, for microbiology, both for smears and recognitions on stained slides and macroscopic. What's the thing here is that the conclusion is that AI applications in clinical microbiology significantly enhance diagnostic accuracy. Yes, it definitely would increase my accuracy and efficiency in counting dots. Like really, computers are more efficient in that. Okay, I need to like make myself smaller again so that you can see the paper. Okay, now. And yeah, but the problem is, or the thing is always, okay, will the regulators approve? We need to get clearances. So US Food and Drug Administration needs to clear devices that are medical devices. And that has to happen in microbiology. So our paper number 4, this is also a kind of review. So those reviews, we can go quickly through reviews, but it's no longer stuck in the past. I like the title. New advances in artificial intelligence and molecular assays for parasitology screening and diagnosis. Why is this important? Because parasitology, we have like blood parasites, and you have to screen for them if they're in any case of blood donation. So the findings here were that artificial intelligence has emerged as a promising tool for blood and stool parasite review. And there are already like commercial vendors doing this for veterinary medicine, but also for human medicine. PacSite is one of the companies that is pretty prolific in like on different fronts for everything, all the parasites for veterinary medicine, blood parasites, also mold and microbiology counting. So they're leading the way. But here they also were talking about, so not only stuff that you can use AI and count or calculate or detect on images, but also additional technologies like MALDI-TOF, metagenomics, flow cytometry, and CRISPR-Cas, but these are under investigation for their diagnostic utility. Definitely AI on swift smear screening is something that could be high leverage. And a cool thing, next paper, Nature in Nature Communications, physics informed deep generative learning for quantitative assessment of the retina. This is cool. Okay, so this was done in London and Cambridge, basically in the UK. Emmeline E. Brown et al. And why is this important? Why is this AI for and this physics informed? Like, what the heck? Why are we here doing physics? Well, physics is part of medicine, but so the disruption of retinal vasculature is linked to various diseases. So one of the very famous one, or like the common ones, is diabetic retinopathy and macular degeneration, and you can basically lose your sight when you have these. So there is a novel algorithmic approach that generates highly realistic highly realistic digital models of human retinal blood vessels. And I'm like, why would you need a model for this? Like, why is it generating a model? But basically, it's segmenting the vessels. So you have the image, and then you have a program that segments the vessels and extracts insight from this image. And this approach is using physics-informed generative adversarial networks, GANs. And it enables segmentation and reconstruction of blood vessels networks. And they checked it on DRIVE and STAR. What the heck is DRIVE and STAR? So these are data sets with a lot of retinal images. So like in pathology, we have the TCGA, the Tumor Cancer Genome Atlas, where like you can validate or train your models. You have a lot of images available there. And here there is a DRIVE, digital retinal images for vessel extraction, and STAR, structured analysis of retina data sets. And it was validated there. And it was a state-of-art vessel segmentation without a human having to help. So without annotations, without interpretation. And the physics stuff that was relevant here were two physical laws. The Murray law, which states that vessel diameters, branching distance, and branching angles are optimized to form a balance between pumping power and blood volume and minimize resistance to flow, like very much physics, right? And there's fluid dynamics. So basically, they incorporated these laws, these physics laws, into how this GAN operates, the generative adversarial networks, and that's why it's better, because it kind of has rules, which is something that I like a lot in the digital pathology space, which I had to learn by doing. Is like whenever a new method in image analysis was coming up, I was like, oh, this is the next thing that's going to solve everything. And then I learned the method and I saw that, oh, it also has limitations like every method, right? So here it's a combination of the deep learning, even generative AI. So there is one of those of this pair of networks is a generative network, and we have rules. We have like physics rules. So it kind of narrows down what the AI is doing, and then the AI is not going crazy. It's basically operating within the laws of nature that were taught to it, which is fantastic. And this is a nature portfolio, so high impact factor. And let's do one more, right? We have time. Today we have time. Artificial intelligence. Let me check. Yes. Artificial intelligence models for the detection of microsatellite instability from whole slide imaging of colorectal cancer. So that's not new, but it's relevant. Here we are again in the space of predicting molecular from image without doing molecular tests. So this is a group, this is Gavino Fa et al. Published in Diagnostics Basel, and this is a group from where? Italy, Belgium, and Italy, mostly Italy. And I'm checking if we have anything else. I thought we would not have time for this one, but let's just go through this one. So basically, I love the introductions. Which I always think, oh, like we all know this because we're digital pathology trailblazers, but then I take like a radiology or ophthalmology thing and they have the same basic type of introduction for people from other disciplines, and then there I appreciate it. So let's not get annoyed with introductions that are obvious to us. But basically, whole slide imaging can scan digitally whole slide images at high resolutions. And this is our digital revolution. Although, my opinion, the revolution is going to come when we have imaging direct to digital, from tissue direct to digital without making glass slides. That's what I'm waiting for. That's going to be like, we're going to be unstoppable when this is the case, because now everybody is telling us, you still have to like add on top of the analog workflow, and you just like scans as if you're printing photos and then scanning them instead of taking digital images, which is the case. But the direct to digital is coming. So anyway, here the potential predictive role of the most relevant artificial intelligence driven models is predicting microsatellite instability directly from histology alone, is discussed focusing on colorectal cancer. And where's the result? Basically, the use of digitized H&E stained sections and trained algorithm allow the extraction of relevant molecular information such as microsatellite instability status in a short time and at a low cost. So here again, low cost, I would put a star here because the computers that compute this are not cheap. So, I mean, if somebody can send the image there and they do it for them and it doesn't cost as much as a molecular test, that's one thing. If you need to get all those computers, because currently these things are pretty computationally heavy, then it's not as low cost as advertised. So we keep that in mind because we are digital pathology trailblazers. So let me finish this one, and I'm gonna read you the manifesto. And the possible advantages, the possible advantages related to introducing deep learning methods in routine surgical pathology are underlined here, and the acceleration of the digital transformation of pathology departments and services is recommended. Yes, I recommend the same. I recommend that we go digital. I recommend that. So, oh yeah, Wendy is asking, what's this YouTube course that everybody is commenting? For those who came later, so there was a commercial part at the beginning. So I'm working on a YouTube course that is going to be basically a structured curriculum based on my YouTube videos from my channel. We have over 370 videos, and I thought of like making a little mini course with a few videos, and then I started working on the course outline, and it's like can be a full-blown course from YouTube videos. So if somebody wants to pay for it, you're going to be paying for the curation, putting this in, like having this in a structured way. If you don't want to pay, it's going to be on YouTube, but the comments are for those who would like to test it. I'm going to give it away for free for the first 100 people to get feedback. Testimonials and feedback. If you love it, fantastic. If you don't love it, you let me know so that I can update it in a way that it's more useful. So whoever wants this course for free, 100 people are going to get it for free when it's ready. Comment YouTube course, whether you're watching this live or you're watching this as a recording, replay or whatever, then comment YouTube course wherever you are. My team is going to go into LinkedIn, into YouTube, into wherever it is being streamed, and we're going to collect those comments and put you on a list of those who want to get it for free and are willing to give us feedback. Give me feedback if it's good or not. And now, before we finish this fantastic live stream, so yeah, who wants that? Let me know for free. 100 people, only 100, because then I can only handle 100 people giving me feedback. But yeah, okay, perfect. I'm glad you're gonna get the YouTube course. Thing on YouTube, I think if you are watching on YouTube and commenting on YouTube, you might need to send me a DM on LinkedIn. Because on YouTube, I don't know exactly who's sending me the messages. Hello, Mohammed. Fantastic to have you here. So, guys, now manifesto. I created this manifesto because we are digital pathology trailblazers. So let me find it. I have it online. Okay, and you tell me. I should put it as text. Let's see if I can, so that you can see it. I cannot do it on the fly because I don't have my usual setup, but that's okay. I'm going to read it to you. So, digital pathology trailblazers. We are the pioneers of a new era in healthcare. We embrace collaboration and open communication. Our vision, well, a little bit. Okay, let me just read it to you, and I will be updating this because it sounds a little bit like. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let me not comment it. So, digital pathology trailblazers. We are the pioneers of a new era in healthcare. We embrace collaboration and open communication. Our vision is unparalleled, our resolve unshakable. We face challenges head on. Every obstacle is an opportunity for innovation. We don't complain. We create solutions. Our knowledge is our strength. We understand the intricacies of digital pathology. We make informed decisions based on expertise and evidence. Interoperability is our goal. We champion standards and seamless integration. Our systems speak the universal language of progress. We are lifelong learners. Staying current with literature, DigiPath Digest, and advancements is our passion. We seek knowledge relentlessly to push boundaries. Teamwork defines us. We recognize the power of diverse expertise. Our strength lies in our collective wisdom. Clarity is our commitment. We translate complexity into understanding. Our words bridge gaps and unite minds. We are the catalysts of change. From vision to reality, we make digital pathology happen. Our impact resonates through laboratories and beyond. Meritocracy drives us. Excellence is our standard, innovation our currency. We value contributions that propel us forward. The future is now. We acquire cutting-edge technology and knowledge. With these tools, we shape the landscape of healthcare. Together, we are the architects of a digital pathology revolution. We don't just adapt to the future, we create it. What do you think? It's like very manifesto-like manifesto, but what I wanted to include, I probably going to be like shaving stuff off of it. But what I wanted to say is what I said there, but like in simple words, is that we have expertise and communicate with other experts. We make things happen. We figure out workarounds. We don't complain. We find solutions. And basically, like, you know, you are here. A lot of you is waking up at 6 a.m. or at some other strange hours. And you guys are my tribe. So that's why I created this manifesto. I'm going to post it somewhere, maybe in the show notes, maybe in the comments of the live stream, so that you can give me your impression of what that is. And again, if you want the YouTube course for free, comment YouTube course. And I wish you a fantastic day. As promised, I'm going to be sitting here till it's in the audio form as well for those who just listen to this and don't watch it. And I talk to you in the next episode.